Hello and welcome back to Collection Log Completionist, the series where I attempt to fill in a lot of slots in the collection log. We are almost at 150,000 subscribers, so I want to say thank you so much to everyone who supported this series along the way, and if you haven't already, you should totally click that cute red button underneath the video. Either way, I hope you enjoy the video. Before we get too far in, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Exter. Exter makes minimalist wallets that not only look and feel great, but will help keep your cards safe. This slim wallet has built-in RFID protection to prevent anybody from skimming your cards, and they even offer a tracking card that fits right into the wallet. This thing is absolutely amazing. All you need to do is open the app on your phone, and you can check the exact location of your wallet, or just ring the tracker and you'll be able to find your wallet easily. So if you're the kind of person that loses your wallet in your house, this is an absolute game changer. The opposite works too. You can actually ring your phone with the tracking card. Just take it out of your wallet, press it twice, and it's a perfect feature for the person in your family who's losing everything all the time. Plus, we haven't even talked about the coolest feature. If you press the button on the bottom of your wallet, it pops your cards out. It is so much easier to get them. No more fumbling or tearing to get them out while everybody's staring at you at the cash register. You just push the button and boom, there's your cards. I really do enjoy Exter's products and I plan on using their wallet for the foreseeable future. I truly enjoy it and I do recommend you guys check them out. You can use my link in the description to get 20% off your purchase over at Exter.com. So go check them out, and if you like what you see, pick one up and you support the channel. Thank you once again to Exter for sponsoring the video. Let's get on with it. And there we go. The new quest, A Kingdom Divided, is done. It was pretty long, although I did read all the dialogue because I'm a big old nerd. Honestly, this is the best quest that has come out in a long time. Just all of the lore and everything that goes on it. It's fantastic, and I recommend you do not spacebar through this quest. It is very, very good, and the rewards are pretty good as well if you're not a maxed loser like myself. This item, the Book of the Dead, is actually quite good for low-level accounts. As you can see here, once I equip this, it gives a pretty solid like +6 magic bonus and a few other stats. Plus, it's just an upgrade to the Koretz Memoir. So this is like your best in slot magic offhand until you can get your like god books and stuff on an iron. And you get an antique lamp that gives 20,000 XP in any skill in the game. So I'm going to pick the hardest skill in the game, firemaking, obviously. And we also get access to the new Arceus spellbook. I don't think that's really going to affect me at all. Actually, there is one thing I really want to test out with the new Arceus spellbook. It might be overpowered, it might be it might be decent, but that is the resurrection spells. Basically summoning in old school RuneScape in a way, not in the fun way of leveling it and getting new companions, but in the way of you just like click a button and you can summon a thrall. This is the most powerful one. I'm pretty sure it's the highest level one, you know, so I assume it's the most powerful. And it is a zombified thrall. It will attack whatever you are attacking, and it has a max hit of 3 according to the wiki. And since I'm 99 magic, I believe it lasts for about 60 seconds. So I was trying to think of where this would be super useful, and I was thinking the Nightmare might be the perfect place for this. That is a boss where your DPS matters because you have limited supplies, and the faster you can get through that fight, the better. So let's go try the Nightmare out with this new thrall and see if we can get faster kills. Alright, here we are at the Nightmare, and let's resurrect this zombie. Also worth noting, it uses 6 prayer points every time you do this, so it can add up a lot, especially at a boss like the Nightmare where your prayer usage actually does matter. So let's see if we can see this thing inflicting some damage. There we go. I think it just hit something. Yep, it just hit a 3 there. Look at that. It is actually helping. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I don't know if it'll be significant enough to matter in the long run, but we'll see what my kill time is like on this fight, and if it's anything decent, then we'll say it's OP. Well, there we go. There's the kill done. Now, don't pay attention to the kill time. My scythe planked so hard this kill, so I don't think it's going to be very good, honestly. Yeah, 21-17. That's a really bad kill time with scythe. But I did notice the little zombie dude hitting quite a bit. It seems that it does not matter what the enemy's accuracy is. The zombie just hits, you know. It seems like it has pretty much a 100% hit chance, and it rolls randomly between 0 and 3 damage, which means every hit is approximately 1.5 damage on average. So if that's the case, this thing hits once every 4 game ticks. That's about 37.5 damage per minute times like the 18 minutes of an average Nightmare kill. This thing does 675 damage to the Nightmare boss on its own throughout the entirety of the kill. That's like over a quarter of an entire phase just from the thrall. I'd say this thing is super worth it. It costs like 2,000 gold per cast, so you're looking at spending like an extra 30,000 gold per fight. But it's going to save you like several minutes on average per fight. So my final verdict is, they're good. You know, for the longest time, I've been going for things in the collection log because they're slightly convenient or they're fast to get. But I think I just want to take it easy and go for some pets because it's been a long time since I've done an actual pet grind, and I don't want to just choose one pet to go for and go for it. I kind of just want to grind things out that I need the pet for. I mean, we still need 27 pets, so there's a lot of content we can do that could get us a pet. I think first up, I kind of want to go do Venenatis in the wilderness. It's pretty chill, and I've already got like 700 something kill count there, so we're nearly halfway to the pet rate. It'd be pretty cool to hit that. Plus, along the way, you get a ton of money in Dragon Pickaxes, regular drops, and so on and so forth, so it could help us in affording some of that gear that we still want to get. But, yeah. Going for pets, it could be jumping around like crazy. I could literally be doing TOB and then go AFK agility for the squirrel or something. Okay, we're done with our first trip at Venenatis. I did not bring enough cannonballs for my cannon, so half the time I was just using the crossbow. But let me show you guys why I'm going to enjoy grinding this boss so much. Here's our first trip. 2 million gold. Now I did get kind of lucky. I got 3 Onyx Bolt drops. So usually you'll probably only get like a mil per trip. Maybe a little bit more on average. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's alright, I guess. Wow, we've already got a spicy drop. And by spicy, I mean it hurts me. Dragon, two-hander sword. I think this is like twice as rare. Or at least a decent bit more rare than the Dragon Pickaxe. Maybe like 1.5 times as rare or something like that. Nevertheless, though, it's worth 130k, which is better than most drops here, so I will happily take it. There we go, our first elite clue. I forgot that these guys have a really good elite clue drop rate, and you know what else I forgot? I'm totally wearing a Ring of Suffering for better defense if I get attacked by PKers, but I could be wearing the Ring of Wealth Imbued for a double chance at an elite clue. And I mean, if I'm going to be doing wildy bosses, I might as well. 800 kill count at Venenatis, and I've got to say, I've been out here for, I don't know exactly how long. This has been 2 different days. So probably like 50-ish kills, maybe 40. I haven't been keeping track. But I have not seen a single PKer. Usually Venenatis is one of the biggest hotspots for PKers in the wildy bosses. I mean, I'm surprised, to say the least, that I haven't seen anybody, but it is a welcome surprise. Well, the first attempt on my life was made. You know, the good times can't last forever, but Curvy Milk, he hit me with the TB, but I had already hit the Royal Seed Pod. So good fight, buddy. It was a good attempt. Now, for those of you who don't know, just a little pro tip, you don't actually have to pick up your cannon. You can leave it exactly where it is, and you can claim it again at this guy. Nulodian, the dwarf, the guy who originally sells you the cannon pieces here. He's just south of the Ice Mountain, north of Falador, west of Edgeville. Although you do have to wait the entire like 20-something minutes it takes for your cannon to go away. See, my cannon's still out. I could say I've lost my cannon. He says, I think you'll still find it happily parked in the spot where you put it. I ain't going back out there. Oh, wow, another elite clue. Very, very fast after the last one. Okay, I'll take that. I'm going to chalk it up to the Ring of Wealth Imbued just being absolutely OP. I mean, they're only 1 in 50 when you're wearing this ring. Kind of insane, and I guess that means you get, what, like 40 elite clues if you get to the pet rate? That is not bad. Oh, wow, would you look at that? We got another treasonous ring. 235k. It's so cheap. I don't even remember what stat this ring boosts, but it is so cheap for a reason. I assume it's something that doesn't matter at all. Or there are a bunch of bots grinding out Venenatis. Or they decided to make the wilderness bosses only doable by safe spotting them, creating an insanely easy boss with high profit per hour, so everybody grinds them and nobody enjoys it. It's one of those. You know, I really like the rework of the Shazian area. It's beautiful, but this elite clue step takes so much longer now. The war tent used to be right next to the Xerix lookout teleport, like literally right here. Now you gotta run all the way up here. Wow, you're ruining the game, Jagex. Oh, no way. This is my last kill of the trip. I didn't have any more boosting potions, bastion potions, whatever they're called. I was like, you know, I gotta do one more kill. I gotta do one more kill without the potion boost. And we get a Dragon Pickaxe. Always trust your gut, folks. Your gut is always right. So that's 3.3 mil nearly added to the bank in one kill. You'll love to see it. I think that's worth almost as much as the rest of my 62 Venenatis kills that I just from that one Dragon Pick. And that was kind of my mental goal, was to at least get one Dragon Pickaxe from this grind. So I think I might wrap it up now or go for 900 kill count. You're going to find out in the next clip right now. Oh my gosh, imagine maxing in old school RuneScape. Shout out to this beautiful dude right here, Day 6, also known as Dubu. Absolute legend. Just had to give him some credit for getting all his skills to 99. Anyone who does that is a total nerd. You know, I'm tired of trying to decide what boss pet I'm going to grind for, so why don't I let this beautiful man do it for me? I'll do any boss task this dude assigns me. If he gives me Greater Demons, we'll go to Krill. If he gives me Kalphites, we'll go to KQ, so on and so forth, until we get a pet. I'm just kidding. This is not in depth for a pet. I'm probably not going to get a pet in this video. It would be really cool, though. Alright, Daredevil buddy, listen. That is not what I'm looking for. Okay, I really wanted to just skip every task that wasn't a boss task, but I think it'd be honestly just kind of stupid. I'm not going to skip like Lizardmen and this one, Phosani and the Wyverns anymore. I still need the Wyvern Visage. I still need the Dragon Warhammer. So whilst I still am kind of hunting for pets, I'm going to go for the other Slayer items and miscellaneous items in the log as well. I mean, why not? And there's our first boss task, my favorite boss ever, Kalphite Queen. You know, I actually don't mind KQ that much. It's pretty fun. Until you get hit by all the crashers that get you in between kills. That's pretty painful. So we were doing some thinking and running some numbers, and I think that the greater zombie thrall might actually be better DPS than Vengeance at Kalphite Queen. So Vengeance at KQ might not be the meta anymore, but we're just gonna have to test that. I definitely didn't miss it. I just wanted some interesting gameplay in the background while I was telling you guys that we hit 1100 kill count at the Kalphite Queen, a momentous milestone. We're probably pretty close to getting the pet. I fully expect to get spooned here, and if I don't, then, you know, I'll just be living my worst life. Also, the thralls here are amazing. I think we ran the numbers, and the average DPS with the thralls is better than the average DPS with Vengeance. Plus, sometimes they will close out a KQ phase while you were healing underneath. Like, look, KQ's got barely any health here, and it just finished the boss before I would have been able to attack again with the blowpipe. It is fantastic. Wow, you guys, no way. We just got a dragon chain body at 1134 kill count. Holy smokes. Except I'm pretty sure a Torstol seed drop is more expensive than this. And here we go, 12 trillion kill count at the Kalphite Queen. Well, it's only 1200, unfortunately. We'd probably have the pet by now if we'd done 12 trillion. But nevertheless, I think that's a good milestone to end off at. I'm going to finish this inventory that I've got here, but you know, I've been saying how great the Thrall is. Obviously, I enjoy the Thrall, but I've been trying to think of the best places to use it. A lot of people have been using it at Nightmares. A lot of people have been using it at Raids, Theater of Blood, and Chambers of Xeric. They all sound fantastic, but I was thinking about Callisto. It has insanely high defense, and it's super hard to hit through its defense, but the Thralls ignore monsters' defenses, and there's just no accuracy roll. It always hits, so I imagine these things will be amazing at Callisto. So I really want to go try that. It is maybe the afternoon, so I might get PK'd every 5 seconds, but I want to try it. So I just geared up. I'm here at Callisto. I'm fighting it, and I realized I forgot the thralls. Like, I didn't bring the runes. I didn't even switch my spellbook. So we're just here doing standard Callisto. Very good job. And a PKer just came up in Xerician robes, and just like I think they cast something at me and ran away. I tried to say wait, but they're gone. Oh, dude, I'm trying so hard. I really am trying so hard. I forgot the Book of the Dead. Why do you need the Book of the Dead on you? So these PKers kept coming up to me and trying to kill me in their Chicken Caesar salad cosplay, those Xerician robes that, you know, take them 12 attacks just to freeze or TB you. They were getting a little annoying, so I decided to bring Dragon Claws to try and anti-PK them, and yeah, I highly recommend it. These guys, I don't know why. They kind of just let you smack them around, but it's kind of fun. Yo, I made 300k from killing that guy. I mean, that's better than the average kill at Callisto, so that's something. And he's back with a buddy now. Oh, this is so fun. Here we are, coming up on 200 kill count on what, in my opinion, is the most miserable, boring, terrible boss in the entire game, Callisto. And we get Chaos Runes. Now, I am not going to subject myself to this torture any further. This place is so boring. The boss takes forever to kill. It's super tanky. I forgot to switch back to the other spellbook for my Thrall, but nevertheless, there's so many PKers here too, and none of them are even halfway decent. I swear, this is like the new player training grounds for the wilderness or something. I just have to run south, and I just don't get my kills because I get basically ragged off the boss. It's just not fun. Okay, yes, I was really excited about grinding for pets, but they actually just dropped a new update today that added in something I've been waiting for a long time, Phosani's Nightmare, which is basically a hard mode version of Nightmare that is solo only. Supposedly will be much faster to get the unique drops from this one, assuming that you don't die every single time, which, you know, might be a little bit of a struggle for me because I'm terrible at this game. They also added 2 new drops, the Sleepy Tablet, which is probably the best named item in the entire game. You use it on your Dragon's Medallion, and it gives you a teleport that's pretty close to Nightmare, which means that I don't need to ult anymore, which is fantastic because my ult account was actually hacked like a month or two ago, and I lost all the stuff on it, and I am not playing on that thing again because it's not secure. Anyways, there's also a parasitic egg, which is just a metamorphic dust, basically, for the pet from Nightmare. So it's a whatever drop. It's cosmetic for the pet. There's also 2 new collection log slots from Arachnis, which is unsuspecting. I don't actually have to go kill the boss. It's from the grubby chest. So I went ahead and bought 300 grubby keys that we're going to use on the chest right now. Hopefully we can get 2 egg sacs. I don't know if they're going to be incredibly rare or incredibly common. I may have bought way too many keys, but let's go find out. Oh my lord, the amount of food that your inventory is filled up with when you open these is... oh my gosh, it's terrifying. Like, I really liked the idea of this chest, but this is just going to be... I don't know, man. I kind of want to just leave this stuff on the floor so I can open it faster because, you know, I'm really just going for the egg sacs. Hey, there we go. We just got the orange egg sac after, how many was that? 24 or 25 grubby chests? Okay, that's not too bad. If the drop rate is actually around there, that really, really is not too bad. I was hoping it wasn't too high because, I mean, think of the poor little Iron Men going for this. You don't get that many grubby keys from Arachnis, so let's see if we can get that blue-orange set. Oh, okay. Yeah, we did. All right, that was cool. So it took us 30. It took us 30 chests to get all of them, and I bought 300 grubby keys. I think I may have overestimated a little bit. Let's go see if I could sell those back before the price crashes. Awesome. I only lost a little bit on the resale, only 2,000 each. So we only lost like what, like 560,000 gold. It's really not that bad. Now let's head to the POH and do what you're all waiting for. I know I'm waiting for it. Let us see what the Arachnis recolors look like. I assume it's just the minions from the boss basically is what the recolors look like, and I hope that once you give it to the pet, it doesn't like get rid of it. Do you know what I mean? I really hope that it doesn't, you know, make it so that you have to get another egg sac to recolor. So I should really think, do I want the blue one or the orange one more? Alright, I've decided I like the blue one better. So we'll use the orange one on it first. In a scene so disgusting, the artist refused to animate it. Sriracha brutally devours the egg sac. It can now turn orange on command. Oh, so you don't have to worry about getting them again. And then the same funny text, haha, XD, very funny. So let's change it to the blue version. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, that looks much better in my opinion. And the orange also looks really good, unsuspectingly. I thought the orange wasn't going to look that great, but these really look good. And then back to the red, which is now the lame one. If you have the red one, everyone's going to bully you and make fun of you. But yeah, I think I like the blue one the best. That is a very cool looking pet. And it's nice because it helps it differentiate from the other like 5 spider pets that are in this game. So it's fantastic. Well, here we are at the Nightmare's little palace, temple, underground lair, whatever you want to call this. And right here in front of the coffin is the Pool of Nightmares. This is what you drink from to go into the solo only mode, Phosani's Nightmare. I'm super excited to try this. I watched a few people do it just while I was doing the other stuff, and it looks like it's a lot faster than normal Nightmare. The kill times I was seeing were like 8 to 10 minutes, so this is going to be pretty fast, and it's going to be pretty chill compared to the normal one. Not the actual killing of it. Apparently the boss is absolute hell and very difficult to fight, but that's exciting. So let's go in on our first kill. I mean our first death, let's be honest. There's no way I kill this thing first try. And we finished out the kill on our first attempt. I honestly expected to die first try, but 25 sharks, no way. We can go for a second kill if I had super combats, but I don't. Anyways, that was an exhilarating experience. I absolutely love this, and 11 minute 42 second kill, that shows you that I did a lot of mess ups there. But with a bit of practice, I bet I could get this down to like 8 minutes. Let's do that again. That was so much fun. Also, I'm just realizing I'm not using the harm staff anymore, so I really need to bring the imbued heart for this fight. Since you spend a ton of time killing pillars, there were 4 pillar phases in that fight, in that 11-minute duration. So yeah, mage setup is going to be very important. Harm staff would be very useful here, but I honestly don't mind using the setting staff for this part just for the heals because, you know, I'm not the best at Nightmare. Pretty good, but not the best, so I do still take damage sometimes. So I think I might need to take a little break from Phosani's Nightmare. As fun as it's been, there are reports right now that it is not dropping the normal Nightmare drops, that it is like actually bugged. There are people that have tracked around over 5,000 kill counts added together, and nobody has reported or showed a screenshot of them getting any drop besides the metamorphic item and the new tablets. So yeah, something broken on release. That's never happened in RuneScape. Alright, this is 2 days later, and from what I can tell, the drop problem at Phosani's Nightmare is completely fixed, so I want to come back here and continue grinding it. Also, I'm really sorry if I don't sound well in these clips. I got my second Vax. and I've been feeling like death for the past 2 days. Like, seriously, the most miserable I've ever felt in my life. So please send good life RNG my way, and maybe in-game RNG too. If we got like an Inquisitor's Mace or like a Harm Orb, you know, that make me feel all better. Hey, at 904 my personal best, and we just got an Elite Clue. I wonder if the Elite Clue rate is higher from the Phosani's Nightmare. I hope so, because it's incredibly rare from the normal Nightmare. Anyways, I'm going to make a few changes to my gear. I've noticed that it doesn't damage you at all if you're praying the correct prayer, so I've stopped bringing Bruise, and I think I'm actually going to bring my Amulet of Torture and only switch to the Amulet of Blood Fury when I need to heal, because, I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm doing just fine without the Amulet of Blood Fury most of the time. And the Torture gives, geez, how much does it give? It gives 2 melee strength bonus, which might be a max hit on the Scythe. And even if it doesn't, it does give +5 crush bonus, which is, I mean, that's huge. It's gonna make me hit more often. So, hey, check that out. There's our first 2-kill trip at Phosani's Nightmare. It was pretty clutch, as you can see, no supplies. And the health is not looking very good. But I noticed something, you know, something's a little bit off. You know, my kill times are kind of long. I was like, dang, I'm like really missing a lot with the Scythe. Do you see what's wrong? I'm not wearing Inquisitor, dude. And I didn't have my Torture on there, but we don't need to talk about that. But yeah, I completely forgot about the Inquisitor set. So the past 4 kills I've done have been in Bandos. For no reason. Okay, see, that is much better with the Inquisitors. There's an 825 kill. That was much smoother, and the supplies aren't looking amazing. Honestly, it's a bit of a rough kill. I've also bought a ham joint, which I spent 7 million gold on, because no matter what crush weapon you have, it will always hit its max hit of whatever your current max hit is, you know. So Piety does affect it, the Inquisitor's gear affects it, Strength bonus affects it, but this thing has a 3-tick attack cycle, which is really fast, so it's great for the husks, and it's great for the parasite. So yeah, I'm using the 7 million gold piece of ham. Look at that, an 805, and not only that, a no food kill. Now I know what you're thinking. Look, you're at 17 health. Okay, I messed up on the last phase. I don't want to talk about it. All right, I'll eat 1 or 2, but yeah, I'm getting consistent 2-kill trips, which is fantastic. And because the boss does 0 damage to you if you pray the correct prayer, you can have 0 damage kills to your health. You can take 0 damage throughout an entire kill, which is amazing. It requires a lot of concentration, and it's not going to happen all the time, but I'm sure some good players can do it. Not me, but some good players could probably do it consistently. I was going to record a clip anyways, but look, a new collection log slot, the Sleepy Tablet, finally at 18 kill count. I figured this thing was going to be pretty common. I'm surprised it took this long, so it must be a little bit less than just common. But 2 things. 1, we just did a 2-kill trip where I used 1 piece of food, and that was me healing in between the fights, just in case. You know, I like to safe up in between the fights, so pretty proud of that. Secondly, we got the Sleepy Tablet. If you don't know what this item is, we can inspect it. It says you inspect the tablet and sense a magical power running through your fingers over the inscriptions. They tingle as you get a feel for Draken's power. Ooh, he's supposed to store it's one of his best spells. Perhaps he has some device that can use it. Yeah. Use it on the Draken's medallion. You get a cool effect. As the medallion and the tablet are held together, a surge of power. Do you guys care about the lore? You can pause the video if you want to read it. It adds a new teleport to sleep, which gets you... Wow, it teleports you right here. I figured it would teleport you outside. This is insanely powerful. So basically, I could just bank with the max cape. You know, I go to the crafting guild, I resupply, then I teleport to sleep, and I am right back at the Nightmare. Finally, you do not need an alt to do this boss anymore. This is great. I'm thinking about doing the entire Nightmare log now because I really enjoy the Phosani's Nightmare way more than I enjoyed the regular one. If you guys want to see me grind more Nightmare in the future, please do let me know. I'm having a blast. We are already at 20 kill count at the Phosani's Nightmare. I don't know when to stop, man. I just want to sit here and grind this all day. I assume that the drops are going to be like twice as rare as the normal Nightmare since you can kill this like twice as fast. If that is the case, I mean, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, you know, you do get the pet transmog from this, so, you know, we'll see what I get first, the pet transmog or the pet. Okay, I think it's finally time to shelve the Amulet of Blood Fury. I haven't been using it at all these past few trips. I just think it's unnecessary. Goodbye, it's an extra inventory slot for supplies. I might be able to pull off 3 kill trips. I would need to bring more restores than food and an extra divine super combat, so it could get a little sketchy at some points, but I guess if I incorporate prayer flicking, it'd be more reasonable. So they released the Phosani's Nightmare drop rates today, and I wanted to let you all know that I have been absolutely spooned. That Sleepy Tablet is 1 in 100, apparently. Which I'm just going to come out and say is that's kind of stupid, man. It's like 15 plus hours of this boss before you get the teleport to it. I don't know, it seems a little excessive. Okay, we just got a Beekeeper random event. This could be the final piece of the Beekeeper outfit that we need. Or it could be flax. Come on. Yes! There we go. We are done with the Beekeeper's outfit. And that means that we are done with the random event tab besides the stale baguette, which I've honestly just accepted I'm never going to get. I mean, it is so absurdly rare that the only way you get it is if you get absolutely spooned. Or I guess if you play like 10 hours a day for maybe like 6 years straight or something like that. I haven't done the math, but it's pretty rare. Alright, 30 kill count at Phosani. Still having a pretty good time, but I think I'm going to take a break from this for now since my internet just DC'd my last kill right as she went into her charge attack. And all I could see was her there holding out her arms, ready to just eviscerate me, and there was nothing I could do. And then I had to pay like 100,000 gold when I came back, and that made me a little sad. So we're going to skip out on Phosani's Nightmare for now, but if you guys enjoy this boss or enjoy seeing me go for loot on this boss, please do let me know. I'd love to grind for another drop from Nightmare, maybe all the drops from Nightmare. The pet recolor transmog thing would also be a pretty cool goal to have in the future. Maybe I'll dedicate an entire video to it at some point. So I think here's where I'm going to end the video off. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you know how to support the channel. You can like, subscribe, check out the Sega channel, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. I do stream on there sometimes. Please don't judge me for my inconsistent stream schedule, okay? I swear it's not my fault. But I have been grinding the Fossil Island Wyverns AFK for quite some time. I believe we're closing in on about 10,000 kill count on these bad boys, and the Wyvern Visit just 1 in 12,000. So hopefully we can get that soon. You know, it'll just pop up randomly in a video. I'm not going to show you guys a bunch of clips of me killing Fossil Island Wyverns, because I mean, really, is this the gameplay you come here for? If it is, then, you know, let me know. I'll make a third channel just for killing Fossil Island Wyvern footage. You know, I'll just release 10 hours of it every day for you freaks. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching once again. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.